two of these teams, you know, have some questions about how good they're going to be without making a roster move. I think expectations for me still high, but
it's JKS first. Wasting no time, OG. Been sat around waiting for Liquid to finish up in order for them to get the ball rolling. And sure enough, that ball rolls right through the A defense. We've got a plant. We got M0NESY with no immediate response, but he's still got Nico and M0NESY to come in from Donut. We'll see whether OG get outclassed by the star fraggers of G2. As nicely as our analysts put it, I almost want to say G2 are going to come in today with some Oonga Boonga energy and just smoke OG. That's what I would hope, right? You got to get the gear going. You got to just flex that individual prowess. M0NESY trying to as he closes the gap towards Temple, chasing him down. I mean, running him down. That is clean. Killer conviction from M0NESY. He gets all of them. The individuals are there. It's just the time that's not quite.
yeah, it's a fast plant, so no chance now. M0NESY will run from this one. So, yeah, G2 OG, you know, is there a chance that OG... yeah, that's true. Yeah.
OG, of course, off of the pistol, looking for the momentum. We swapped out a monitor. Easy fix, back into the action. And the force buy comes out from G2. M0NESY given an M4.
After that round?
Yeah, I understand why. I love the way he just jumped into Temple like that. Chase that.
At least they can get the M4 back, but yeah.
Can they, though?
He did just buy that with his own money, though, because he got 4 kills, right? So they got the fresh smoke. They go grab it.
Ooh. And M0NESY gets away with it. OG's not far off.
They'll come to the crime scene. Wait
a second. We're missing evidence. Where's the murder weapon?
Running into the M4 again might be an. Oh, that's good timing here though for Nexa.
Yeah.
Ooh, if he turns, there we go.
Nobody watching the ramp. Obviously the timing there. M0NESY just grabbed the gun. He's thinking it's all good. OG just crept through his very own footprints. They followed the trail to the 2-0 start. The jury's still out on who will be Regali's right-hand man, who is the star of this roster that's meant to be alongside their opper. Regali can't do it on his own. You know?
Yeah.
And if we have that debate, right, if let's say it's not going to be Fasher as he departed Fnatic in not so great form, then we're looking at Fiku or Keto. And never before have we ever really looked at either of these individuals. Maybe then Hunter doesn't walk away, holds so many what could have beens, but Regali picked up a little slack there. 6-2 is his start. Keto 4-1 with the clutch. We got guns in the hands of G2.
JKS in transit, and oh, Hunter right behind him.
Yep, he gets the cover. JKS, oh, nothing. Fiku double entry.
Wow, big one.
Damn, the double down certainly helps. There's no chance at any donut pressure. We've already got a T locked into this place. Mid is completely under wraps. You want to take it to donut, good luck, but the save beckons. My goodness. Simple enough.
Simple enough.
Keep it simple.
Yeah, and Nexa's game plans are going to look like this, and he's already worked with Fiku in this capacity. I think people understand the identity of OG to be on T sides to try to do strats that explode. Contact explodes. Not really favoring a lot of defaults and a lot of slow map control rounds. So G2 have to be aware of that, and they set up with 2 on A with that in mind to try and stop it. But it was really about Fiku's just sheer power here as he took one down and then was aware of Donut, because that could have been a good setup for JKS if it looked like Hunter was the guy who was going Donut.
Fast? No. Nothing too crazy. Okay, he wins it. It wasn't the instant kills we come to hope.
Oh, that nade bounce is so good. Oh!
And he finishes it.
And Nico's got a lot in the tank today.
Love that.
You can see the confidence for sure.
I mean, we are talking about Nico.
We got a squeeze now. Fasher will find a gap. And m0NESY's not totally aware of this, but oh, now Fasher will make his presence known.
Get some good damage in.
And m0NESY can afford to just wait him out. They don't really have to clear this out, but HooXi's coming in.
Yeah, G2 very comfortable with as many players that they had in that B lane. m0NESY quickly scrambles back to A just in case, but you got JKS deep A main. Now, B site players just relegated back onto lane, so utility will do a good job of blocking off their vision. And Keto's going to take the responsibility of the long peek. Nobody there. That's the bomb plant. Take what you can get in a 2v5, and we'll see what more they can do. Anybody want to sprinkle magic on this one? NiKo, dead. Fiku, double. Third player back there. And JKS coming around with that long flank. Ooh, Fiku in a 1v4, down to 2 kills left. m0NESY's creeping in, and JKS crawling up. Sure enough, Fiku, props for the first 2 frags, and a little bit of money here for OG as well. Chipping away at G2's first round. But m0NESY had that one locked in.
Yeah, I think Fiku had to wait for a time to peek. He knew he would eventually get cleared, but wanted to maybe just wait a second. I mean, if the op is on the angle, probably just feels defeated before the peek even comes out. So, but here's NiKo to start off. A couple of good ones. And a relatively solid round for G2. Would have been nice to have 3 alive, of course, in a situation where they had the first 3 kills.
With the easy spray. Did you see that? The easy spray. Drop it on him. Coincides. Oh, run boost. NiKo into the base. Double kill. Clean headshots. Off the climb up. Electric. Just like that. OG find themselves 3v5 with no control anywhere. I think we should make that an Olympic sport. Human run boosting.
Human run boosting?
Yeah.
Yeah, like in...
it's like a mixture of the long jump, but also like the pole vault.
I guess you could, like, if you glued a board to someone's head, then you could try to do it. But you are just balancing, right? Like, if you just start running, you just let, you know, maybe I'm overthinking this, but...
Yeah, you think you'd fall over like a quap. But
yeah, like a quap.
But, you know, if it was an Olympic sport, I bet people would practice and get really good at it.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? If the guy on top starts running.
Oh, no, he shouldn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then it's not really like a run boost.
It's just kind of balancing.
Yeah. You're just kind of jumping off a running person's head.
Yeah. It's funny.
It looks sick.
There are weird Olympic sports.
There are.
I heard they got Wii tennis.
No, the weirder sports are the Olympic esports.
Yes.
Now that stuff is...
Yeah, you thought it would be games that you'd know, but they got their own versions.
Yeah. I would take Olympic Rocket League.
Just thinking about what real athletes think of us, man. It's just sad.
Counter-terrorists win.
They will never understand.
Oh. Danish politician once told us we are...
Sportsmen.
Exactly. No one can take that away from us. The run boost that had NiKo moving real quick into the jump up. Double kill clean.
Yeah, like the way he's rifling right now,
yeah.
He doesn't think he's going to die in these engagements.
Well, it wasn't long ago he had that absolutely astronomical ancient performance.
Yeah.
Who's that versus? My memory fails me. I'll go look.
As OG put an attempt down on mid. It's a little bit slower. m0NESY's got a good angle for this. It's a nice active map there in the first 20 or so seconds. And NiKo freely peeking down banana. Not needing too much support. This is the kind of bravado you love to see from NiKo. He's rolling high today. Can't hit him.
So that was versus Imperial at the Blast Spring Finals in Washington. NiKo posts a 30-4 CT side.
Right.
That was his last game on Ancient. Or no, excuse me. Second to last since this moment. Very fresh. See if he can go even better. He would have to get 22 more kills without dying once more, which sounds impossible, but then I remind you, it's NeSY.
It's NeSY. He's one of those guys. Another shot gets missed here. 2 OG players remain. One spotted. They take over cave, but
My audio's fucked up, guys. You can crawl out. Ooh, and I thought it was going to go smoothly, but Nico's there. Ooh, 5th death. Next up. Go for your bomb plant. 7 HP to work with. At least right now the CTs are split up. That opens up that little bit of a possibility.
he knows as an A player. Where does he think he's going, though?
Last time JKS played this flank, Nexa caught. Thinking maybe he was still up on lane. Didn't anticipate him that close, so JKS, stoic as always, comes through with the clutch.
But so low on HP. But yeah, the guy in the clutch has been getting so many kills. And yeah, that's another interesting thing about this new OG is that they keep the same identity of going for a lot of contact explodes and having a good entry pack. Then like Fico can be a good entry, but the cool part about Fico is like really good in the end rounds. You know, he's actually a very good closer. They've got Regali, who's an amazing closer on paper, you know, in the Academy League. And so, and we see Nexa even, you know, get close to putting up a clutch right here. So I'd say the one dimension of their game that's missing on paper would be the mid rounds, the defaults, you know, the 5v5s. But when they have a pocket strat, a low buy, I think that's where they're really strong. And as we see from their individuals, very good in the 1vx's.
Well, they've had a couple close ones, but all the money on the line in this one. OG looking to hang on to their lead with a 5 versus 4 off the Regali mid play, and already we've got Fasher real deep top mid. M0NESY making moves on A. Because JKS, as he has been a few rounds already, very deep inside A main. And so as they inch ever closer to him, he'll be important, and so was Fasher, serving as that anchor top mid. Nexa, waiting for the angle, but M0NESY just peeks in and kills him, and then JKS tries to do the same thing. Would have been the 3rd engagement that a G2 player took on their own accord, and it's only that one that fails them. Leaves us 3v3. And it leaves OG quite stringy all across the map. Everybody's still making their solo moves, but walking into the scope of M0NESY is a quick ticket to death. Hunter jump spots top mid, sees Keto, takes that duel, loses. So back and forth we go again. We've got Fiku max 10 working around as NeSY pulls back.
Yeah, we'll see if there's a timing here. It looks like NeSY's aware of this.
Same angle as Nexa. This time, Keto able to win the duel and draws NeSY top middle, which allows Fico to go that much deeper. And all of a sudden, B site belongs to OG.
Yeah, he's trying to go unheard here. And
It's
he'll run it
fast.
down, but he was spotted, right?
Maybe not.
Yeah, that's actually a question. We'll see, but they're double pushing into CT. This is a solid idea.
He's up onto the bomb site, timing here.
They're going to
from
win by
NeSY.
time at the very minimum, right? Because if they don't give up a kill right now, NeSY has to basically stick the bomb. They
gotta
can
go.
send one to run out, but that's it.
He's got to go. There's still time to sprint it, but he's got to swing right here, right now. Gets himself one kill.
And then when they
Keto.
switched over, I think OG did similar stuff. But G2 setups, I like them a lot more. Like on the anti-ecos, they had M0NESY and Temple holding long. They had JKS on the site. They double up to the close end to the site of Donut. So I feel a lot of comfort watching them stop pistoling attacks on that side of the map.
NeSY sees the sea of utility, gives himself one. Oh, and Hooksy. Easy pickup on Keto as he's fully exposed. Lets NeSY slide out because of the smoke that he put down. He knew exactly what space he created for himself, and it works out superbly. Hooksy. All right.
All right.
Said he was focused on making sure the mood stayed up today. Well, again, with kills, it comes easier.
It got his headshots up too. Oh,
Little-
sorry, I was referencing Big versus Astralis. That was the game where both teams sort of underplayed the A side a little bit. Yeah, we actually don't know if OG are going to do something similar. This is their map pick, of course.
You had me convinced,
Yeah.
you know. It's the authority in your voice. I just
The jersey's almost, you know what I mean? I was trying
can't
to
help but believe you.
That's good. I'll try not to.
What else you lie about?
I'll try not to just randomly spread misinformation, though.
Yeah, that's my job. Fast one out middle again. They want the fights, but Hunter's smoked off, so they want red room control. They do it safely with the smoke on Donut and one top mid. They can at least slide into a good amount of map control here, so ready for whether CTs took the fight to them, but since they didn't, NeSY gets a little curious down bottom B ramp. Took damage from the fire, assuming that'd been heard by the player outside doors. An even deeper T-smoke, but m0NESY plays ahead of it. He's not going to miss his chance at killing Fasher. 2 in 10 is Fasher at the moment. And NeSY's not going to give you back this room unless you come work for it. Nobody is willing to work against him. A little intimidating. They still sit top mid. They lost this out of the gate. G2, they know it. So m0NESY scours around looking for the contact. This angle's been occupied multiple times.
This angle's, yeah, it's great. Been great for the T side. m0NESY can hit the shot through this box if he wants to. It's no secret that he's in mid. Maybe he doesn't feel that way. Maybe he's trying to at least maintain the idea that he could be on the A side. So that might be what's holding OG back for the moment. But yeah, now he is on the A side. So it looks like timing's perfect.
Oof. Fiku down. Nice trade frag out from Keto. It's going to be the double donut push on JKS, but he's almost held it off on his own. Hooksy slides in, stops the bomb plant for now, and Keto's going to have to clutch versus 2. NeSY trying to come back around Donut's side, picks up bomb, but he's going to be fully exposed to NeSY, who peeks while the plant comes in. And sure enough, G2, piece by piece, individual by individual, just slowing OG down long enough that they grab a comfortable. There's an extra op inside spawn. G2 decide to go grab it on a rotate. m0NESY didn't want to be bogged down by the sniper. Takes the fight straight to the bottom of middle. Fiku's not going to let Hunter get away for free. And Regali quickly posting up on angles in A site. It's a relatively quick transition coming out of OG. They get out main before the CTs can get ahead of it. And sure enough, Hooksy unexpectedly walks into an angle being held by Regali. Good call by m0NESY to get his troops into what he thought would be an open pocket, and he was absolutely correct. Final chance for OG to sprinkle a round win in after that 4-0 start. They only get one more in the 10 that followed. And then they take their sweet time with this. Do not flub the moment. You are, of course, still fighting versus NeSY and JKS, and apparently both of them are oppers.
They're very scared about Donut, and they don't have any smoke for it. And that is what can jeopardize the situation on A side. It's just like, how do you plant if you don't have Donut control? It can feel very scary, and they just don't want to blow this.
Almost feels like you have to take the chance.
And the CT is just moving so slowly. As we can see, it's everybody on this side of the map. Oh, wow, there was a chance there.
Yeah.
But Regali wins it, and now, you know, a sigh of relief as they go ahead and put that bomb down. NeSY 1v3 with the op. He's been doing things with the op recently.
Regali gives it to him. NeSY's working with a frag and a flash and an AW. Oh, with the deagle. Because NeSY can. Concerned about his flank. Not the case. One donut and one very deep inside A main. No smoke to play with, though, so that same problem OG were facing now becomes NeSY. He tries to catch Fiku on the jump up. He knows his time is just too limited, but this is the last round of the half, so go. No? All 3 die, and it's 6 in the end for OG. NeSY wanted his clutch. Not able to finagle that one. We'll see you on G2's T side.
Come down the pick together. Okay. One more side. On the nice. One more side. They cannot have long, guys. There's a smoke in front, Ilya, okay? I delay them a lot.
Come on, peek on me cave. Peek on me cave, okay?
I'm ready to pick off, yeah. They smoke us off. Front I will spam it.
I'm trying to go.
They're stuck. They're not on site. Not on site.
Bum. Let's go help, Go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Maybe let's open.
I'm swinging for you.
They don't
have They don't have
We swing on. Nice.
Nice.
Good job.
What do you want now? So bad. Bro, I turned off...
You should have
died 2 times. I need drop, guys.
I love this like big brother, little brother energy that comes through between NeSY and m0NESY. They're cracking jokes. Also, shout out NeSY's comms there. Very clear. Made sure he painted the whole picture, even though he was dead. Added in that extra sentence. and did so calmly. Full control from G2, it felt like in this one. After that 4-0 start, of course. OG had an open door, but it got shut pretty quick.
All in all, it was like a pretty good start, maybe a decent half in the end. Problem is, it's their map pick, so, you know, we're expecting a little bit more, but you got to say G2 are playing very well today overall, so not an easy sort of the most favorable form for them to go up against. T-side now for G2. I've seen them lose these. Let's see if they can put together a pistol and get off to the right start here on T-side.
Right, that would make this one quick. You got M0NESY popping off, you got Nico popping off, and you've got Hooksy right there in the rest of the pack. So that is the win conditions coming into alignment for G2. Smoke falls down onto Donut. Keto doesn't press the issue, but runs through. Oof, okay. Nexa's flash was thrown in the middle of all that somewhere. Doesn't make a damn difference.
Yeah, would have been nicer for Nexa if, well, yeah, if everything happened a little earlier there for the CTs coming through, but no, that's the round G2 wanted. And M0NESY, it looks like he's going to get set up for another ace.
Go for the ace.
Here it
He's got
is. Locks it down, M0NESY.
The ace from the Berettas. Unfair, he's got 2 guns. Nobody
That's like the
else.
Montu. He's
If you don't believe in yourself, how will anybody ever believe in you? Guns.
way of the Siwoo.
Guns from OG. If you're going to make a difference, it's now. I want to see that Regali op. It's shown us good things so far in this event. But that A site getting targeted as Hooksy's going to be the entry frag on the MAC-10. Fasher, he's got the advantage in the first duel. Doesn't shy away from the next one, but Hunter kills him with just a bit of HP left, and Regali's missed op shot opens the door. Molotov pressure chased by Hunter. Love that follow through. Keto's going to sit inside of a smoke, but JKS with an off angle could very well catch this CT mid-sight. He at least gets 1, but JKS will take 2. Worth it. And Nexus his third. So G2 3 rounds away as the A site becomes theirs.
It's a steamroll. Hooksy, eat your heart out.
They're going to challenge. Regali's back's open. Oh, Fiku's looking to give that cover, but
He got
didn't kill
blind.
him fast enough.
He ate the flash.
Utility assistance. JKS, though, caught off by Keto, playing green.
That's nice. Nice spot to play, especially when the op got shown. That's why JKS sped up. On top of it, of course, it just going down to a 4v4. It was a good time to lurk out, but an even better spot played from Guido. Now advantage OG. As G2 still keep tabs on middle. Rotation back will be heard, and these are the options open that are so great. Like, we just had 3 players all ready to take every part of the map right now, and Nico's still deep in a cave, so they have time to do this, and but we're also looking at pretty good retake grenades here for OG. Just having a smoke and a incendiary doesn't mean they'll win if it comes to a retake, but it means they have the right to play this setup. But right now there are nades for the exact 2.
Smoking. Molotov. Couple smoke per side. CTs are going to have to give you the bomb site, and then we'll need to see the retake attempt. Looks like that's exactly what we're going to get. Simple. Reliable. Potentially deadly. M0NESY fake plant. Gets some spam out of the smokes. Nico's going to press into Nexa. Nicely done from Nexa to take up that position, but M0NESY and Hooksy bring it back.
Oh my God.
What the flick?
Yeah, right.
On the smallest sliver of Fiku. I told you no one's going to catch
That
him.
smoke barely started fading.
Dude, he saw the smallest rumblings of presence.
We were all thinking the same thing watching that. Like, oh, the smoke is fading now. He might see him for a millisecond. And then he hit the flick. That's crazy. Wow.
Don't peek this kid.
Oh my God, he's him.
He hunts by movement. Stand still and pray for mercy, or you get the wrath of the Flash.
It's M0NESY.
Damn. GG, go next.
I know shots like that in CS2, when there's any shot through the smoke, like I know he's gonna hit some crazy kills where he catches a glimpse
Right,
for 1
yeah,
second, then he hits a flick. Yeah.
Yeah, open up that porthole, see
Yeah.
what happens. Not even your silenced M4s can save you.
Well, nearly 30 kills already.
Damn. Oh, that's such a sick shot. And already Fasher's dead, so...
And there it is, 30.
Yeah. No 31st. CT's got aggression down the ramp going, but... Nico's right here to pick up the slack to avenge the young gun.
Good protocol to clear everything out safely and take it back fast. And Nico knows that they had pushed down, so this is kind of huge. I think he follows through, right? Because they're not going to leave the ramp and then come back and watch it.
Yeah, they've got these guys stuck as well.
He's going to... Sure. Well, he's not going to go farther in case they went back to CT spawn, but I think, yeah, why not?
Yeah, starts to activate. Safe bet just in case, but still sees nothing. Hunter gets jumped at. He's going to do it on his own. Clean double kill.
All right.
From Kovac too. And Keto, well, poor guy's got too much to ask of him. It is 4 players between him and a continuation on Ancient. We are going to go to Inferno, where we have already seen G2 throughout this year put up crazy T-sides. Presumably that's where they will start the map as well. And maybe if this individual level follows through, poor OG, that's all I can say. Keto's gonna try his absolute damnedest, but gunned down by the Aussie. M0NESY, take a bow. Hell of a game. 30 kills, 9 deaths. I was sat here trying to bring up that whole, you know, Nico repeat performance. It's M0NESY instead that dominates. A warm welcome to G2's individual level for the second half of this year. We'll see if they can close this.